Too early bowl predictions. OU going to the Cheez It Bowl against Miami. That's according to 24/7 in CBS Sports.
They're wrong.
That makes us non-Big 12 champions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to the playoffs. So,
well, I don't know about that
about this year. But
they are really off here.
I don't get. I mean, we've talked about this to death, and I'm trying not to waste time on it. But like the fact that the mainstream media just continues to write OU off like they're not a program who's been consistently great through different regimes for the last 25 years. 25 years is a lot. Take that back. 23 years. It's just a weird thing, man. It's a weird thing that the media just thinks that OU is dead in the water. And if Brent Venables took any other job besides Oklahoma, people would be praising the job that Brent Venables is doing if he was at any other school. And for whatever reason, people aren't impressed with him being at Oklahoma, and I just don't get it. I don't understand.
I think it's just noise. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't matter until September 3rd or whenever I think that's our first game, right? September 3rd, something like that. Like that's when it's going to matter. And all of this is just, clickbait, in my opinion.
So Athlon Sports is who predicted that, and they are one of the companies that publishes a college football preview magazine every year.
Yeah.
Their SEC edition this year is 296 pages. So I'm not questioning that they do or don't do their work. I'm just saying they are underestimating the dog in us, and they are not ready for an OU team that doesn't play around in fourth quarters and that doesn't get gassed coming out of halftime and that can switch up their offensive game plan without it being a disaster. And that has a defense. I think they're underestimating what an Oklahoma team that actually fires on all those cylinders is capable of doing.
I agree.
Cheez It Bowl. What are we doing here?
I don't know. Matt, go ahead, dude.
I was just say I like the low expectations, right? I think every year that OU comes in with not those high expectations, like we're the top 5 team in the nation, people write us out. I think that gives us the fire that we need. And I think Brent Venables will only use that to his advantage going into this year. Like we've talked about multiple times, who in the Big 12 do we think we can actually lose to, right? Maybe Texas, maybe a rivalry game. It's just hard to say that we won't be favored in the majority of the Big 12 games this year. So I see us maybe losing one game, end up winning the Big 12, going to a New Year Six bowl, not make the playoffs this year. But again, that's okay. Then this is what the media does. They do these clickbait articles. I love they're counting us out. I think that only helps us in the long run.
Speaking of Miami, the U, Ryan, take it away.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about this news that came out, I believe, in the past week or so, past couple of days, about an NIL deal for a 2023 quarterback for Miami named Jaden Rashada. And apparently, allegedly at least, he agreed to a $9.5 million NIL contract with Miami booster John Ruiz. That is insane. But what's even crazier is he turned down an $11 million offer from Florida's Gator Collective.
Wow.
This dude is a 4-star prospect and number 7 quarterback in the class of 2023. And he offered $11 million and $9.5 million. If we don't think the NIL is going to change everything, even more than it already has, we are crazy people. So that's just an obscene amount of money.
I mean, it's already there. That's evidence of it already being there. The paradigm has shifted already because Miami wasn't in the conversation to get those guys. And I promise you, Mario Cristobal is not the sole reason. It's $9.5 million plus Mario Cristobal.
Yeah. And
knowing that whatever his name, Ruiz, is going to fund that team around you as well, that's a different thing than Miami was 2 years ago, last year.
Yeah. So to put that in perspective, though, I saw a tweet around this, and he's getting paid more than most quarterbacks, like most young quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like
Rookie quarterbacks.
That's rookie quarterbacks.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like crazy.
Well, no, I mean, not even rookie quarterbacks, just quarterbacks on their
People
rookie
on rookie
deal.
deals,
People
right?
on rookie
To
deals.
Trevor,
Yeah.
Zach Wilson, like those guys that
So-
got drafted in the first round.
Kyler
Insane.
Murray, right?
I
mean, he doesn't have
No,
his-
because those guys at number one, you're still making like
Yeah.
30 plus million
Oh, okay.
dollars.
All right.
So here's
Um,
my thing, and I'm gonna tie this into Texas as well because we all know they're throwing NIL money around like crazy. At what point, how long is Steve Sarkisian and Mario Cristobal's leash if boosters are paying out this much money? If Texas goes 8-4 this year, is Sarkisian going to get another year? If Miami goes 4-8 next year, is he going to get another year? Like these boosters aren't handing out all this money to be like patient and trust the process. That's not a thing that's going to happen now. And I don't think that these coaches are really like it's registering in their head. They just see all these 5-star prospects that are coming to their school. And then what happens when September rolls around and you guys ain't ready to play ball and you drop 3 straight? Like, what happens then?
I mean,
That's the thing that I don't think a lot of people are thinking about. They
It'll
just
be
see
really-
the dollar signs.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how they're structuring these contracts. Like if a kid leaves after sophomore or junior year, does it get the full amount? If he just goes into the transfer portal, is he going to just get the full amount? I don't know if we know this.
NIL deals as it's currently regulated or not regulated cannot be based on enrollment at any particular school.
Yep.
So
Which is
like Quinn
hysterical.
Ewers got all the money from Ohio State that he got, and none of that can get clawed back
Hysterical.
unless they retroactively implement something.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy.
well, I mean, so like I'm looking this up because I wanted to see. Yeah. So Cristobal's salary at Miami is $8 million. Like they're paying this kid, this 18-year-old kid, this 4-star, 7th ranked quarterback, more money than they're paying their head coach. So yeah, if he's not able to basically say like we can actually be successful here, like with the talent that we're bringing in, and Ruiz is helping us bring in this talent with this money. I don't think he has a leash. I think it's probably like Mark said, like this small.
Yep.
So is Rashada getting 9.5 a year? I thought it was just 9.5 total.
No idea.
It might be
would think it's
9.5
total.
total.
Either
Okay.
way, good money.
Either
way,
either
doing
way.
well.
Ridiculous.
Doing
It's like
well.
either way.
That's I mean, and honestly, man, go get it, right?
If
it's
you're
not the
him,
kid's fault
Yeah.
that there's not a system in place to regulate this.
No.
No, go get your cash and go where you think is going to be best for you. So,
Mhm.
good for him. I think this is happening with every one of these top recruits all over the country, and the numbers just got out here.
Yeah.